sagesse éclaire nos esprits. Esquisse dans l'air ta magie opère, poussière d'éther, source de création, créature de ton imagination. Demi-lune à demi-mot, murmure étend ton manteau, clair-obscur de la nuit, ta sagesse éclaire nos esprits. Artiste
feeling themselves right now. Oh my god, down throw Nair, up tilt Nair, into the Kyle Gambit. A quick game here.
What a reroll! What a play! Oh my god!
Rose is taking possession, trying to get to the corner. Oh, a kick play! Oh my god! They're just styling on him!
Oh my god! He takes one. What? Dude, he won it!
I said that. Oh my god. Shooting each other. It is going down to the last man in. Boom. Team 13 takes the win.
A couple of people going mad. I swear they're rooting hard. To them I be big in the game.
Hey everyone, it's Reed, the evil printer guy, back at it again, casting in from the one, the only Colorado College Esports Lab here in Colorado Springs, Colorado, on the campus of Colorado College. It is a cold day today. I don't know. It's probably the first genuinely cold day of the year. As you can see, I'm kind of dressed for the weather. My earring game for today has these, cool little dangly two-parter things. Might have to take them off, to be honest, because they're a little bit uncomfortable under these headphones. But yeah, I'm afraid I won't be doing as much of the rapid-fire talking and just talking in general, since unfortunately whatever nasal decongestion, I don't know, sickness that's been going around campus has gotten to me too, as well as another bout of food poisoning, since that's just my lot in life, I guess. But yeah, today we are here to play some Marvel Rivals versus Huntington College. And we already got some sub fans. We got some sub fans in the chat, as well as Seb himself. Doki Style, or Doki Sight. What? Why did I say style? Anyway, woo, where Seabells, my glorious king. Sebtown says, right here, goats, at Doki Sight. Doki Sight says, is Owen Wilson playing in this one too? I don't understand that one, but to answer your question, no, unless he plays for Huntington. I really just wouldn't know, personally. But yeah, we are waiting on, the Marvel Rivals team. I think they're all in a lobby. They're just waiting for the, to actually get into the tournament match area thing. So yeah, I don't know. Some notable news at Colorado College, other than the weather. After 2 weeks of serving the same thing, the Preserve, one of the dining hall options on campus, is finally changing it up. They served chicken carbonara today. It was pretty good. It was nice when you could get a little bit of chili flakes in there. I would add some extra flavor. Unfortunately, since getting food poisoned on Saturday, I haven't really, my appetite's been really kind of all over the place. I kind of just eat one big meal a day, and so I couldn't really enjoy it. I mean, it was good. I just couldn't enjoy too much of it. I do have a Gatorade with me, though, trying to stay hydrated, get those electrolytes in. That's how you cure or recover from both a nasal decongestion thing and a food poisoning thing, in case you didn't know. But yeah, last weekend was also alumni weekend. A lot of alumni came in. It was also homecoming. Pretty fun. Drinks of the World, too. Also very interesting. I didn't go. I cannot ever get a ticket again, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't know if I'm blacklisted. Actually, I might be. I'm unsure. But yeah, it's a long story. Okay, well, other than that, I don't really know. Not too much is going on. I printed out some proxies for my latest Magic the Gathering deck today. I have to finish. I've read 150 pages of my 386 page reading. So I'm not done with my homework, but that is a later read problem, a future read problem, if you will. So yeah, I don't know. We're still waiting over here. One thing I can do is just kind of turn the audio back. Well, actually, no. Then the audio for Rivals will just be playing in the background. I cannot do that yet. I will do that before the lobby starts, though. Yeah, before we before I started the broadcast, I heard the rivals team flaming the Baking Cat for his previous play where he smoked in and then popped Punisher ult, and immediately died. Um, I also want to say that in general, I have been told to be less um, flame-y towards the Marvel Rivals esports team, and I will be. I'm just kind of like a toxic person when I'm an observer. So, oh my God, Voxhale subscribed with Prime. I know that person. Voxhales is very toxic. I'm a little worried, but yeah, he's gonna be a bad influence on the stream. I can already tell. But thanks for thanks for the subscribe, Voxhales, and also hello. But yeah, hopefully my voice doesn't sound too nasally. I took some meds before I came here. But yeah. One thing. There will not be a Marvel Rivals game tomorrow. Marvel Rivals, right? I said there won't be a Valorant game tomorrow. It is Val's off week in SCAC. There will, however, be an Overwatch game on Wednesday and an Apex Legends game on Saturday. Yeah, you guys should totally tune in. It'll be totally tubular. Anyway, I don't know why I did that. Voxtails wants to know if I'm gonna send him flowers. No, no, I'm not. I'm sorry, Marco, but we don't have that kind of relationship, not anymore. Anyway, yeah, the Overwatch game will be at 6:30, and the Apex game will be kind of at like midday on Saturday, as far as I know. Maybe like 1 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, something like that. And yeah. Yes. Let's see here. The Steam Autumn Sale ended today, adding just some more random content for posterity. I got some pretty good deals. Probably spent more money than I should have. Like, I don't know about you guys. I felt like the Steam Autumn Sale was kind of lackluster, compared to like other seasonal sales. There are a lot of like indie gems that were super super cheap, that I recommended to friends, but I already had a lot of them since I have really good taste. So I don't know. Let me see. Let me think. Um, yeah, just waiting for the Marvel Rivals invites. Oh, Daredevil is coming out. I think on the 10th, a new duelist hero who can like detect other enemies around the map using like a passive ability, which can kind of like heavily reduce the effectiveness of flankers. He has a deflects. Also just like looks really cool. I love what they did with like the kind of like purple energy type stuff. Just looks like a really cool character. And in Valorant, they just revealed the new agent Vito, who can like absorb enemy util, as far as I know. Not absorb, he just like is not affected by it during his ultimate. And also he has this interceptor thing, which like intercepts all like non-bullet projectiles. And it kind of remains to be seen how good Vito will be. He seems very strong just because of his ability to like counter entire kits, counter enemy ultimates, like literally just survive during like brimstone ult, stuff like that. But yeah, I mean it's gonna be very interesting. Vox House has received the message that I not giving him flowers, and I don't know. That's just too bad, bro. Sorry. But yeah. I'm gonna go check it on the Marvel Rivals team very quickly, see if they're gonna give me that invite or what. For 2D1 says, hi, Reed. Hi. How are you doing? Playing Marvel Rivals this time. I'm going to quickly make sure. Oh, there we go. There's the invitation. Okay, here we are. Looks like we are playing the same couple people. We have Mozio 6, Seebles, etc., etc. Pop, Dr. Coconut Man, Magic Tax, the Bacon Cat. The crew that you guys all know and love. And looks like we're playing against Alonzo 135, Reverse Slayer, or Rev 3 Urs, S1 Ayer, L0 RD Drac 0, VT0 P21ZH. I don't even know what that's supposed to say normally, to be honest. And then OT Kaiju 877, and then Slouchy 0. Very interesting names. I don't really know. Let's see. We might be going in. Looks like we're on Northern Virginia servers. I don't actually know where Huntington College is located geographically. Sounds like an East Coast thing. I honestly don't know. We are playing best of 5, by the way, as well. I do not know who has first map pick. Yeah, it looks like we got some messages of positivity in the chat, especially coming from Huntington. So things are off to a good start. Yeah, I don't know. Voxtail has redeemed highlight my message. I'm Colorado College's #1 fan. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I can say that I don't believe you, but I know you, bro, and you're like constantly like detracting on Colorado College. Like, you're a Rastals denier, bro. And you call it Rastals. That's not how it's pronounced. Looks like we're going for Hydra Charteris? I don't know. Base #1. I think we're looking to start with domination before anything. But yeah. We also have balanced latency checked. It's kind of funny. I think that means that like latency is artificially increased to like match what everyone else's latency is at. Because you can see that, for example, L0 RD Drac 0 has 30 ping plus 5 to like be like balanced. Rev 3 Ars S1 Ayer as well has 22 ping plus 13. So I mean, like, you're kind of punished for having bad ping, which is kind of funny. Oh, looks like Huntington College is also going to be streaming this. I'm guessing HC Hawks is their streaming or person. Yeah, I would sign in with the Colorado College esports account. Oh, holy shit! I need to take my medicine. It's kind of been like sitting in my pocket this entire time. Random off topic, but yeah, I would sign in with the Colorado College esports account, but that's kind of like too much trouble. So, no, I'm just not gonna do that. But yeah, I gotta take this probiotic so I can recover from food poisoning. Lol. Yeah. Anyway, give me one moment. Delicious. Okay, alright. And we were just waiting for if you've just joined the stream, we are just waiting for the game to start as of now. As you can see, everyone on Colorado College's side has the same lag because they're all connected to the same Ethernet. Meanwhile, everyone on the side of Huntington seems to have like really good Wi-Fi. I don't know, bro. Or Ethernet or whatever. But yeah. I don't know. I'm glad balance latency is on though. Oh, and it looks like the what it's set to is 35. So that's I don't know if that's something that you set or what, but whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Looking forward to a good game. I don't know exactly if we're doing map picks and bans right now, if we're waiting for Huntington's coach, what's going on. I don't know what permissions the coach has while like watching the match either. Like I don't know if they can, like, I don't really know what they get, like what difference they have between like say like an observer or a spectator. I mean, I'm guessing spectators have less permissions, but still, just curious. From just like chatter in the lab, I can hear that we're talking about who we're protecting. Hold on, I think I might need a sneeze. Oh, Huntington College wants to turn balance latency off because they clearly have they have a lot better ping than we do. I don't know. I don't think we want it off though, so that's kind of funny. But looks like color. Wait, I can't actually say anything since about like protects versus bans, since Huntington College might be listening in, and they might happen in less than 90 seconds, or greater than 90 seconds, I should say. But yeah. Is Colorado College going to respond to the lobby chat? Hold on. I have a feeling that Colorado College, since they're just discussing like character picks and bans and protects, they just haven't noticed the balanced latency thing yet. I mean, it feels like all the players are here. I don't necessarily know what we're waiting for. Obviously, the game was supposed to start almost 20 minutes ago. Not even 20 minutes. Yeah, 20 minutes ago. So, I mean, I just don't really know what's going on. I mean, I guess Colorado College is probably just talking to their coach. But yeah. Wait. Make sure to turn it off before good. Streamers are. Well, I'm gonna go over and like talk to him about that actually. Okay. It causes crashes, they say. Also, they're asking if we are ready. Okay, looks like Colorado College is saying ready. Alright, here we go. Igniting the time stream, we are starting off on the Hydra base map, I'm pretty sure. I mean, it does make sense that artificially increasing someone's latency would cause crashes, but I don't know. Looks like we are just like pre-hovering characters. This really doesn't matter. What's gonna matter more is they all hovered Spider-Man. That's kind of funny. Is who gets the ban first. It looks like it's going to be Colorado College. Gonna switch the scoreboard real quick. We are banning Doctor Strange. It's a pretty good ban. Okay, they're banning Magic, which apparently is fake, because apparently the Bacon Cat used to be a Magic main, but does not play DPS on this account. So, lol. And they also went for a protect on Mantis. Looks like we are protecting Magneto, Mag or Nito. I don't know what the abbreviation is. Nito sounds weird. It's probably Mag. We're going for the next ban. Oh, we already have a bot in the chat. That's so crazy. I don't actually know how to let's see here. There we go. No more bot. Wonderful. Okay. Well, looks like Moon Knight was banned and Psylocke was banned as well, and they went for Protect on Groots. Now Color College is going for their second Protect and their final ban. Let's see what we go for. Protecting Punisher. That's a good pick. I think some of our DPS are locked to the Punisher pick. Or like Punisher or Hawkeye is what I remember. So yeah. Yes, please give me fake views. Sebtown, unfortunately that's not how we run things. We're also banning Emma. So I think we really don't want them to run what the last team ran, which was Emma Strange. And so we just really don't want to face that again. So yeah. They're banning Iron Man. Okay, solid ban. Let's see what we go for now.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging.
Pick your hero or villain. I'm not judging. Oh my god. Marco just, I'm sorry, not Marco. Vox Hales just put something in Arabic. I can't read Arabic, so sorry. Looks like we're going for a Magneto Venom comp with Storm and Punisher as our DPS and probably a second support after Emma Frost. While Huntington is going for a, let's see here, that is a Groot's Hulk comp with Rockets, Mantis, and Emma Frost. So a triple support comp. And their one Punisher is going to be, or their one DPS is going to be Punisher.
Get ready.
All right, let's see.
Cataclysm makes for strange allies, doesn't it?
Okay, we can. I was not focused on the Marvel Rivals tab. Let's check everyone's skin game right here. Alonzo 135 base skin. Okay, some pretty normal skins. I like that Hulk skin. The corrupted
Battle starts in 5,
Groot skin.
4, 3.
Okay, I kind of like that Punisher skin.
1.
I like
All you need to do
the
is
Emma
capture the
Frost
mission
skin. At
area.
least it's not the fucking. I'm sorry. At least it's not the swimsuit.
No matter the
Base skin,
timeline,
base skin.
Hydra will always
That looks
have
like
a
a base skin,
secret
but I don't think it
mountain
is.
base.
Oh yeah, and we look. Okay. Looks like Colorado College is going to just try and look for some early damage with the Storm turret. The Bacon Cat is looking for an early dive as well. Has been spotted out. Gonna try to maybe just like do a little bit of damage. Has spotted out the rocket turret as well. Rocket revive or anything. Might just try and destroy it. Yeah, definitely goes for the destruction of that turret. Meanwhile, Colorado College has started to move in onto the main objective. They're about to kill Groot. They managed to find Groot. They also managed to find one of the Huntington supports. Hop gets a little bit low on health, but does get bubbled. It looks like this rocket is being found as well. In general, though, Colorado College managed to get like a pretty clean take of points. Just kind of found some damage. Punisher is just going to move into turret to try and farm a little bit more damage. Perhaps a little bit more ultra. There is a ult on over there. Takes a lot of damage from the from Punisher's shotgun. It looks like Dr. Coconut Man was able to find the rocket, which should delay the take of this objective even further. But yeah, Colorado College does have a lot of ultimates coming up very soon. This Hulk might be a little bit out of position, taking a lot of damage. However, Huntington College is going to pop a support ult in order to kind of clean things up. Mosey is going to destroy the enemy Punisher while in ultimate. I cannot tell which MS Snow is ulting. I think both of them are, or both of them did ult. In general, it looks like Colorado College in general survived that fight, while Huntington College lost a lot of people. Sorry, I'm really sick. I'm not too great on this streaming different people game.
High caliber.
But yeah, it looks like blue team is just gonna kind of try to regroup for a final for a push onto site here.
Our enemies are here.
Let's watch their main tank, Lord Draco, on the Groot. They did switch off of Hulk onto a Magneto. Magneto is going to go for a very aggressive drop there. He's going to take a lot of damage. And is going, looks like some ults are going to come out here as well. Invisible Waterfall is coming out here, and we're going to see a Punisher ult come out as well. Find one, find another. Oh man, almost find the rocket ult as well before it gets bursted. Storm could pop ult here as well. Does have it available. Pop is also just kind of doing some pretty decent healing here, although it does look like Magic Tag did die. Also, almost gets that Magneto. I mean, oh my gosh, the Bacon Cat found 3. And if that support cannot touch after that tank dies, then Colorado College should just take this no problem. Yeah, they take first map. Wow, they really just dominated there. Colorado College denying any percentage to Huntington College right there. Once again, I feel like I'm doing a really lackluster job casting here. I am just really sick, and the more I talk, the more nasally I feel. So yeah, but we are going to map 2, which is which
Relay
one is
deployed.
I don't
It
even
ain't
remember. Looks like we are going to be switching up our
30
Pop a
seconds
little
before
bit.
you attack.
Pop
Get
is going
ready.
to switch to the Rockets, and Magic Tax is going to be switching, or I'm sorry, the Bacon Cat is going to be switching to the Wolverine. I guess probably to deal with the Magneto and the Groot. I, on the other hand, I'm going to be switching out to get a tissue real quick, so I'm not super nasally. But I'm just going to keep an eye on the Bacon
The
Cat
battle
since he's
starts
the
in
team
5,
captain. But I will be right back.
4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
So this is the end of all it is, huh? Not on my watch, darling. Just like Weapon X. Maybe worse. Thanks.
We are undefeatable! Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
You cannot hurt me. The Wolverine doesn't do.
Control lost. I don't have to be center stage.
An old enemy vanquished at last.
Alright guys, as you can see, Colorado College managed to find some early picks onto Groot there, and from there just kind of snowballed. They played very patiently though, staying in the choke point, not moving out into the open. And they are also just playing very respectively for the Bucky. And also, it does look like Huntington has responded to a bit of a dive here. It does look like Huntington is going to invest a lot of ultimates here. However, we are going to counter with it with another snow ult. And meaning that in general, no one is going to die. We are also going to pop the Punisher ultimate, just trying to find some damage here from kills. I'm not able to find too much here. The Storm ult is going to find a ton, and so is the Berserker Rage from the Wolverine. Jeez. Blue Ease. That is a team kill. Excellent work, Colorado College. Yeah, that Storm ult managed to just like doing a lot of damage to that very bunched up team that was playing around that Rocket ult. And then the Berserker Rage just did like deal a bunch of extra damage as well. And now it looks like Magic Tax and the Bacon Cat are just kind of 3-peeking there just to spot out some extra enemies. And then yeah, it looks like Huntington College is making the move onto the scene. Root is looking very low, with very little resources deployed by Colorado College Tigers. However, Seabolds was found and killed, it looks like. However, those kills weren't really able to be traded back. And it looks like the Punisher was able to find some, the Bucky was just kind of able to use his ultimate there, got 2 resets. And Huntington College is able to take their first point of the match. Colorado College is going to kind of come back, start to kind of like stay back to recover a little bit. They do have Punisher ults. They are very close to having another snow ult. There's a lot of damage coming out onto this Groot. They're down a lot of blue ults, those blue walls. It seems this Punisher is finding a lot of is finding a lot of value off of that damage. The Wolverine is in their team, trying to find some damage, manages to find the Winter Soldier, going for the supports now. Wow, that Wolverine is still alive despite taking close to 600 damage there. Is still finding their supports, managed to take down 3 thanks to the Storm ult and the Punisher ult. And it looks like Wolverine, Huntington College does need to touch here, and they are not able to. Excellent grab by the Bacon Cat, just grabbing and pulling them away from the points to give Colorado College the first map. Returning chatter. Oh my god, Monarch 44. Seb kinda mid, not gonna lie, bro. Seb kinda popped off, bro. However, the Bacon Cat is gonna get that MVP with the excellent performance, just tearing them up on map 2. Okay, Colorado College is gonna take the first point in this best of 5. Let's look at the stats here. The Bacon Cat has 10,000 damage with 11,000 damage blocked since he was playing Venom in game 1. Mosey 06 managed to find almost 20,000 damage there, with Dr. Coconut Man averaging at 15,288. Meanwhile, Pop and Siebel is healing a ton for 3,447 respectively and 5,548. I'm looking at the wrong stats. Pop had nearly 20,000 healing, with Siebel's at 10,000, but more damage blocked. Also higher damage dealt. And then on the side of Huntington, it looks like Alonzo 135 managed to get, what does that icon mean? A triple kill maybe? With 13,000 damage dealt. Very nice. And also the Huntington's healers were not sleeping, with over 10k healing for each of them. And VTOP21ZH getting 18,000 healing. Nice job. But yeah, I wonder if the bans are going to change here. I'm thinking we'll probably get a Wolverine ban from the side of Huntington College if they can manage, if Colorado College cannot protect that pick. But yeah, I mean, also just like, I do want to give credit where credit is due. Dr. Coconut Man, I noticed just with those piercing storm like auto attacks, or like left clicks, right clicks, was just able to just get a lot of damage, a lot of kills too. Look at those 13 final hits, and Mosey was also able to get 9 final hits, stuff like that. But yeah. Let's see what was going on in the chat just now. And yeah. I mean, honestly, as you can see, it looked just like in this specific map, Huntington was able to get very little total kills onto Colorado College, compared to good Lorb said, step up that healing. I mean, look up. I mean, they have a total of, what is that, 8 kills versus Colorado College's 23 plus 6 is 29. Plus 9 is 38 kills. Yeah, I don't know. But it looks like there's a flame war going on in the chat here between Monarch 44 and Septown. Septown seems to have some flame, Monarch 44 seems to have some flame, and Sebtown is trying to defend himself, it looks like. Well, you know what? I'll just kind of leave them to that. I think the stats do kind of speak to themselves here. And we are just kind of waiting on the next map pick, it looks like. I believe, I don't actually know if I know we are going to a payload map here, and so oh no, it looks like Colorado College does need to pick here for a payload map, or I guess they need to pick what side if they're attacking or defending. So yeah, but I think it is Huntington College's map pick here. All right, and it looks like both sides are ready. Let's see what map we're going for. Igniting the time stream. Monarch 44 says, where's my heals? Sebtown just like, oh, don't worry, my teammate got you, bro. Don't worry about me. I'm not gonna heal you. I'm gonna DPS. We might need to get a Sebtown POV. Looks like we're going for Midtown, Empire of Eternal Nights. Very interesting. Looks like Huntington is going for a full Angela comp. Nope, they tried. We're going for another strange ban. It's not flaming, it's all love. Yeah, I'm sure. Looks like they're going for a magic ban still. I don't think they know. I don't think they know that Wolverine is the real OP. Is that they kind of isn't even planning on playing magic here. Huntington is going for the same two ban and protects here with magic into Mantis. Let's see what Colorado College protects here. Hawkeye, interesting on Midtown. Definitely a lot of like long open sight lines there for Hawkeye to excel. And let's see, what are we banning? We might just go for, okay, we're kind of looking to mirror bans at the very least. Switching up protects a little bit. Let's see what they ban. They're banning Storm. Oh, that's a tough one. Like I said, Storm was kind of like burning them up in the last match, just dealing a ton of damage, getting a lot of kills. Going for an Emma Protect as well. Very interesting. Perhaps Emma Groot was like central to their comp. Because they protected Groot the first match, but we banned out Emma in the later rounds. Let's see what we go with for protecting, because with the Emma being protected, we might want to go for some kind of tank buster. We're gonna look to protect Moon Knight. That is a tank buster. That is a team buster. Can just kind of bounce all of those chakrams. Sebtown says, Midtown is alternate universe of me if I was mid. Okay, that's pretty good. I might have to. I'll give credit where credit is due. Let's see who we go for a ban. A Winter Soldier ban or Bucky. Yeah, Bucky's a really annoying character. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in map 2, Bucky got like ults, used ult, and then by the end of the fight had ult again. Just, like a really interesting character. Let's see. I heard a bunch of groans. Oh, they banned with a Wolverine. Oh no, it's so Bover. It's so Wover. Because you know, Wolverine, Wover. Anyway. Looks like we're going for since they protected the Emma Snow, we were thinking about playing it for a second there, but it looks like we're going for a variation on our last comp here, and we're playing Moon Knight and Hawkeye as our DPS, Venom and Magneto as our tanks, and the classic Invisible Woman and what's it called? Emma Snow. Emma Frost? Emma Snow. No, Luna Snow. What the hell am I talking about? Anyway. Don't quote me on that. And then it looks like Huntington is going for a very similar comp to their last one. Triple support with Luna Snow, Rocket, and Mantis with Hulk and what's it called as Groot as their tank core, with Moon Knight being their 1 DPS this time. Let's see how this plays out. Huntington College is obviously on defense. It can be very difficult to get out of this initial spawn point as Colorado College. Let me get rid of this here. Colorado College is going to be looking for some picks, definitely some early damage with the kind of with the Hawkeye and Moon Knight comp. It looks like Colorado College is going to be able to get a little bit outwards, but it's this kind of initial like corner that is going to be the trouble here. However, it looks like the Naked Guy is on their support, is in. Did get an exiled, is probably going to die for that. No, and it's just going to heal. Manages to survive through that, not able to find any kills. However, they're not ever able to trade any back. However, Alonso does manage to find the picks onto Dr. Coconut and onto the opposing Moon Knight. However, the Moon Knight is very low, is able to get out of the line of sight though and escape. This Groot should be very out of here. He's able to get taken down, and that's going to let Colorado College get a lot of space here. They're doing a lot of damage onto enemy supports as well. Let's see if the Bacon Cat can look for a flank here. Looking to just kind of play safe a little bit, trying to go onto that Moon Knight, trying to find that pick, not able to find it, it looks like. Going to use defensive shield, however, he's going to get stunned. Maybe exiled again. Is able to be saved. How does he keep getting away with this? However, Colorado College is going to get about 30%, getting closer to like 80 or 90% of the way there. And they are going to have Luna Snow all here, and he is going to be able to find a bunch of them there. We are going to counter Moon Knight ult, but we're only going to find one. I don't know why the Mantis just ulted there. Everyone on Colorado College is dead, and it does look like Nosy 06 was found by the Hulk. Just kind of looking to get some extra damage, maybe stagger a little bit. Yeah, that's going to be a stagger. That's tough. Colorado College should be able to retake a little bit of space here. But yeah.
Hey, at least my quiver. Now that's cold.
Looks like Bacon Cat is going to go in, but not able to find too many picks. CC Tigers does have 4 ults. 2 Huntingtons, 2. However, 2 of those ults are support ults. And however, Colorado College is able to find 2. However, the Bacon Cat is just going to get blown up as soon as he goes in. They're gonna find a 3rd right there. Colorado College is they're going to eat a Moon Knight ultimate. However, the Luna Snow ult is going to come out to defend it against this. However, Colorado College has used one of their 4 ults. Hawkeye ult is coming out. Let's see if that. Oh my God, that Magneto ult down 3. Oh my God, it looks like this should just be first point for Colorado College. That was huge. It looks like that Magneto ult just absorbed a ton of projectiles and just dealt the big damage there. Colorado College is going to find the first checkpoint here with 3 minutes and 15 seconds left on their clock. What is the Bacon Cat cooking back there? Manages to find one. Almost gets another. Maybe is getting healed like crazy. Gonna swing away. Go back in. I lied. Oh my gosh! Is going to pop the defensive. And it looks is somehow going to get away again. Oh my gosh! This Venom character. I don't really know. Going back in, just playing his role as the disruptor. Gets frozen. The Moon Knight ultimate is going to find the Groot. That is 1 support down for Huntington College. However, that is a Hulk ultimate coming in onto the backline of Colorado College. However, the entire team is going to tunnel him. I don't know if that Hulk is getting out in one piece. The Hulk is not getting out in one piece. You got Hawkeye headshot.
I'm ready to put on a
and it
show.
looks like we're going to just pop a Luna Snow ult here, just kind of switching between defensive and offensive. We need to kill that Luna Snow. What happened there? Oh man, however, the Moon Knight ultimate is going to come down on the groups of Colorado College, and it's going to find a bunch of them there. It looks like they, I don't really know what, oh, okay, he gets out. Keep on forgetting that Venom can just kind of get out of anything. Huntington College does have Mantis and Rocket ults available to them, versus Color College has the Hawkeye ults and the Venom ults, Magneto ult, and the Invisible Woman ult.
I am ready to put on a show.
It looks like the Blue Team's Luna Star ult is going to come out just to kind of make sure that they cannot die. Yeah. I don't know. It's looking like Colorado College is not going to cannot find any picks as of yet. The Moon Knight ult is going to come out and find some of the Colorado College's tanks. Colorado College does just kind of need to regroup here since they only have 1 minute left to go, and they are. It looks like a decent amount of meters away from the objective. They have so many ultimates there here. I think they just need to use them and just kind of up in space, stuff like that. However, Hulk was able to find the re-Hulk, if you will. The Moon Knight ult is going to come out. However, it's not going to find anyone. In fact, Blue Team is going to be able to find the kill onto the Moon Knight instead. Colorado College need, I think they just need a little bit more consistent damage, maybe in the form of a Punisher. They are just kind of getting, they are just kind of losing here in terms of just like, they can't really, it feels like they can't really deal too much damage. They need to touch here, actually. It looks like the Naked Guy is going to be the one touching on points. It might be looking to press ultimate here. Doesn't use ultimate for some reason. But in general, I don't think Colorado College will be able to retouch here, especially because there's another Moon Knight ult coming down, and also because the Hulk ult happened as well. And so Colorado College is only going to find 1 point.
Time to switch things up, including which side you're on. You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I think in general, CC Tigers need to mix up their DPS picks a little bit. I'm not too much of a fan of the Hawkeye, because while he can get some solid picks if he goes for headshots, in general, I just think that you need a lot more consistent damage in order to kill those that like pretty tanky front line. Say with a Punisher to just like shotgun down those the Groot or the Hulk when they go in. The big guy is going to look for a more frontline heavy tank pick in the form of Luna Snow as well. But yeah. Luna Snow, Emma Frost. Emma Frost and Magneto also do have a team up. I don't know what the team up does, but it's probably good. Team ups cannot be bad, so
30 seconds
I don't know.
Before you attack.
They're better than not having them.
These are the days when I'm glad we left New York for Krakoa.
Isolating ourselves from the human world doesn't make us less a part of it when threats arise.
Look around, Eric. I don't think this world belongs to the humans anymore.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It seems we have company.
I suppose that helped.
Looks like, yeah, we're gonna find a lot of early damage on the Hulk here. Also, there is a very early rocket relay coming out. It's going to get almost immediately destroyed. That is a MS Melt that's going to come out very quick there. Diamond Form is going to come out as well. Colorado College does have one down in the form of Dr. Coconut Man. And it does look like, in general, however, they're going to trade that back onto the enemy Moon Knight. And Luna Snow is going to be taking some damage here, but it's going to be finding a lot of damage onto that Groot. That is one tank down for Huntington College. Going to find a grab onto that ult. Going to find another kill. That is 2 tanks down for Huntington College. Is going to look for some supports now, just trying to like deal some extra stagger. That is a kill onto the Groot as well. I feel like just watching this kind of. Oh my gosh, and that is a Luna Snow ult coming out. Just like right in front, and it's going to find 3. It's going to find 4. Maybe looking for a 5th here. Wow. I feel like they do need to kind of like move back a little bit, but they are definitely just kind of playing out that time, dealing a lot of damage, doing a lot of stall. They're doing, I don't know. They're doing well. It looks like Huntington is going to move for the flank here, though, looking to come up from above, throwing out the relay as well. And it does look like Colorado College is going to be taking a solid amount of damage, but they're also doing a lot of damage back. They're going to find 1 pick onto the Groots, and it looks like they're going to find another 2 with an Magneto ult. And it looks like Huntington College is going to move back after that unsuccessful offensive. Oh my gosh, that is a team kill. Of course, the Groot is back, but that was a team kill. Nice job, Colorado College. Does still have 4 ultimates available as well for further defenses. Has 2 more minutes to defend here.
Get that vehicle moving again.
Let's see what. It looks like they're going to go for another push up top. I heard a call to watch out for Moon Knight ult, kind of stay a little bit flexible, stuff like that. Colorado College has already lost the support. They are going to pop their Emma Snow ult here, and it looks like Huntington College is going to respond with a Mantis ult of their own. However, Colorado College is still not giving too much time here. They are going to combo the Groot ult with oh my god, the Moon Knight ultimate for devastating results. That's going to find 4 of Colorado College and take one more. However, Colorado College should have enough time to get back and mount 1 last defense. There is 1 minute left here, and so they should have enough time to get back. They only have 1 ult, however, it looks like they should also get Emma Frost ult as well. This woman ult is really good though. It is a support ult, so hopefully they can find something here. Colorado College is just trying to stay alive. However, the payload does find the checkpoint. The Emma Snow ult is going, or Emma Frost ult is going to come out, but it's not going to find anyone. And it looks like Hulk is going. They're going to try to go Hulk. They're not going to be able to find it. Colorado College is just getting pushed back here. They need to make sure that oh my gosh, oh no, they couldn't find it because the Moon Knight got healed. Huntington College is going to push very far up here. What I worry about Colorado College is that after they have this advantage, they do sometimes have trouble finding it again. They have obviously been pushed back very, very far, and they haven't and they need to kind of retake that advantage. They do have a lot of ultimates here, and they manage to find more. Looks like Hulk is very low and a little bit out of position. That Luna Snow is coming out here. I feel like the main cat does just kind of need to get away from that payload, slow it down, contest it, prevent it from going too further here. That is a rocket ult coming out though. That's gonna be a lot of damage, and that's also a Moon Knight ult coming out though. It's not gonna find anyone. It looks like. That is going to be a kill onto the Rocket, a kill onto the Hulk, a kill onto the Moon Knight. Colorado College is going to retake here. They're going to find a lot of kills here. That's a kill onto the Emma Frost and the Stagger as well. They need to defend here for an additional 1 minute and 45 seconds, which is definitely possible. We've seen Huntington College do it before. However, they're not taking a lot of space. They are playing very much around the payload. While Huntington College does have the Groot ult, they do not have the what is it called? Oh man, that was a very good exile. However, they are just going to pop, not going to get out of there. That is a Groot ult coming out. However, that is an excellent. Oh man, the Moon Knight ult was able to come back so quickly there and just kill the entire team. Colorado College does very much need to work on not being so grouped, not kind of eating those ultimates there, because Huntington College is going to take that free team fight win and find another and find their first map of the game. Colorado College definitely needs to watch out for that Moon Knight Groot ult combo there. Because if you get hit by that Groot ult, you are going to die to that Moon Knight 10 times out of 10, even with the Luna Snow ult as we saw there. Because the Moon Knight ult will just out damage it. You really do just got to be careful there. I mean, you can see how much damage the Moon Knight got. 40,000. Absolutely crazy. Honestly, I think I think like Colorado College just kind of needs to know, needs to play a little bit better in terms of picks that they protect, because obviously we switched off of the Hawkeye after the semi-successful offensive push there. We realized it just wasn't really working. We should have maybe gone for a protect onto, say, Wolverine or, say, Storm, so that they wouldn't get banned out. But I mean, obviously that's for next map. It is a 1-to-1. It could be anyone's series here. But yeah, this is the time for coaches to come in, talk to the players, reflect, and it's time for me to go blow my nose once more. But yeah, great game so far. Very back and forth. Color College obviously had on point 1 there a lot of pressure, a lot of time. But then they got Groot and Moon Knight ulted, and they basically lost the entire point from there. They blue team was able to just like push the payload essentially all the way to the checkpoint. And what they're doing very well is just like getting playing very aggressively, making Color College fight for every bit of space that they take that they try to go for. They are playing closer and closer to Color College's spawn point, making it very, very difficult for them to actually come and contest cart and contest the cart progress, making it easier for Huntington to get to these checkpoints, which I think Color College would have needed to contest earlier. Obviously, they also did a good job, but I mean, I think even if you can just like, if you can spot out Huntington going for that like high ground push, just deal some like initial, like maybe, you know, just throw some Moon Knight chakrams in there. Those are going to bounce between all of the people who are grouped up there, deal a lot of damage. I mean, you have Punisher. You can also just like hold left click down into that kind of like firing line. Just get a lot of damage. Just kind of, if you can, get one of the squishies pretty low, just that they can't really, so that like they're more hesitant about going towards like a very like aggressive play like that. So they need to commit resources before they go for that play. Also, I mean, Color College, they knew about the Moon Knight ult timing, but I don't know. They just, yeah. They definitely got to be a little bit more careful there. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna actually go blow my nose now. Yeah, it looks like we are going to be switching up our strategy a little bit going into the next map. But yeah, let's see, the last map that it's not Eastguard. Is it hybrid? Oh, it is hybrid. It is hybrid. Map 3 should be hybrid here. Which should be interesting. Color College did do like reasonably well in their hybrid map. So yeah, let's just kind of see how it goes, I guess. But yeah. Looks like Monarch 44. Okay, looks like we're calling for Central Park, and Septown says these Groot Knight ult combos, bro, messed up. Monarch44 says triple support SMH. Settown says SMHHHHH. And then also asks who's excited for Daredevil. I'm pretty excited. Daredevil sounds really, or looks really cool. Looks like we're going for Central Park, igniting the time stream. Here we go. Let me update the scoreboard. I've been forgetting to do that, lol. But yeah. It is 1-1. Okay, let's see who we're banning and who we're protecting. Oh, and we are on blue side this time as well. Let me just quickly switch that. Going for a magic ban again. Every time that happens, Colorado College just laughs. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess they just really don't want to play against the theoretical magic being picked by the Bacon Cat here. We are going for a strange ban into a, let's see who we're protecting. I'm actually curious, we're going for Punisher Protect. Okay. Interesting. And then looks like Huntington will be going for a Protect onto the Mantis. That makes sense. Mantis has been picked every match and protected every match by Huntington so far. It's also interesting, they protected the Luna Snow, the Emma Frost pick, and they didn't pick it themselves. I think they, that was just a little odd. Colorado College is going for a Moon Knight ban. Interesting. Moon Knight is a pick for both teams, but it looks like they just don't want the Moon Knight Groot ult combo this time. Who will they be going for protecting? Wolverine! Let's go! Ooh, Huntington College needs to rethink their strategy now. They're going to protect Magic, though. Oh, that's not Magic, Psylocke, which is a pick that Colorado College has consistently banned. I don't know if one of the Huntington College players is a Psylocke player. That is fairly popular, but I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. Let's see what Huntington College goes for their last ban. Running out of time here. Going for the Penny Parker ban. That's really odd, but I mean, I guess Colorado College will take it. Penny Parker is usually considered to not be a very good pick. I think she's a really fun character to play with her like kind of trap central play style. We're going for a Hulk ban. Hulk is considered to be one of the stronger tanks.
The right heroes could make
I'm
all
kind of
the
surprised that Huntington has not gone for a Venom ban. They do, obviously, it looks like they have a Venom Lord on their team. The Bacon Cats and Magic Packs are going for the same core of Magneto and Emma Frost, with also the same support core, and it looks like Huntington is going for the same, they're going to mirror the Emma Frost with a Venom pick as well, and oh, I need to select, there we go. I've actually never played on Central Park before, so I don't really know how the defense is played or anything. And yeah, oh, they're going for a 2-2, no. Huntington College is going for a single tank with 2 DPS, 2 flankers on Spider-Man and Psylocke, and triple support.
Yeah,
I don't know. And then it looks like CC Tigers is going for a Iron Man pick, which should be very strong against the Psylocke and the Spider-Man, since it should be pretty hard for either of them to get onto Iron Man, either of those flankers. However, Huntington is going to switch from the Spider-Man onto the Emma Frost, onto the Emma Frost.
But right now, I think we need
they are on Psylocke. Colorado College is going to confirm that. They are going to spot him out. Colorado College is going to be taking a lot of damage here too. No one's going to fall just yet. Actually, Colorado College is going to find the Psylocke, which is really solid. They're going to look for the Emma Frost there too, able to find her. And they're just going to continue pushing the team back towards spawn. Just kind of going to try and farm damage there for the what's it called, ult, Punisher ult. And then meanwhile, Dr. Coconut Man is trying to stay a little bit close to the ground here, also just trying to farm ultimate at a pretty solid 58%. However, it looks like the Venom is going down the back line. However, they are just going to laser him down with their multiple laser abilities. However, there is a Psylocke right there. It's going to be found out though and killed. It looks like Huntington College is going to trade back onto both of Colorado College's DPSs here. However, still very much Colorado College does have a very strong presence on point here. Are resisting the Huntington College pushback. They're also going to find a pick onto the Mantis. That's going to be a lot less healing for Huntington. Let's see if we can find a little bit more. Because it looks like Colorado College did just lose one of their supports. They are going to pop a support ult to kind of counter the Psylocke ult that came out. He was not really able to find any. It looks like the Big Cat is going to pop ult. They're going to grab and kill the enemy Emma Frost there and just kind of push up a little bit more. What is that Mantis doing? Going to die. And it looks like just going to try and keep looking for some damage. Force out that cooldown. We do know that the oh my god, I was gonna say we do know that the Psylocke went in. I'm getting a ton of lag right now. It looks like the Bacon Cat kind of lagged out there. That's really unfortunate actually. It looks like Colorado College is going to take a lot of damage. It looks like we're lagging out a lot here. What's going on?
It seems we are outnumbered.
We're getting a lot of lag here. Yeah, we definitely should have paused game a lot earlier there. I don't know if we can do a chrono break and rewind because obviously two of our players disconnected there. Yeah, I'm gonna go check. Well, I'm not actually gonna bother them. But yeah, we just had a lot of disconnects there, and that's obviously going to be a free points because of those disconnects. That's just really unfortunate and bad timing. I don't really know what to say. That just really sucks. I mean, essentially Huntington College just gets a free point there. I don't really know what the play is here. I don't know if you can rewind the match or anything like that. You might need to just ask Huntington College or something like that. I don't know if I can use chat as a spectator, obviously. Okay, like I mean I'm not really I can't really make too many plays here. But it does definitely look like we just had some like very obvious disconnects. If Huntington College was watching that, you can definitely see that too. You can also check the stream to show those disconnects. We definitely saw it on the side of the Bacon Cat and on the side of Pop. So I mean, it looks like Colorado College is saying, you know, we've been doing some like pretty well so far, so they're okay with it. But obviously, I can't actually see how much time is left for Huntington here. But I mean, obviously, as a Colorado College fan, it would be nice if they could get a chrono break here, like a rewind, if that makes sense. I don't think Marvel Rivals has those resources though. I'm gonna go see what's going on, if everything's all right. I'll be right back. All right, guys, it looks like the disconnect issue was resolved. Colorado College is just going to play it as it is. They are kind of bummed out about that, obviously, but they're just going to try to do their best. it's just really unfortunate there that they just like DC'd.
You need to stop that vehicle.
Yeah,
in
Huntington
its
College
tracks.
is going to get a lot of time off of that too. Very unfortunate, very unfortunate. But Colorado College was doing very well, and they're just saying that they'll probably be able to just, you know, kind of complete, continue to play it. It looks like also we are going to pop the Punisher ults. Look for something, not able to find it though. That is a lot of ultimates coming out from the part of Huntington College, just looking to take a lot of space, like I said. We are going to pop the Luna Snow ult to just kind of make sure that all of us survive, try and trade some damage back. They are going to be able to find the kill onto the Venom there. Rocket ult is going to come out as well. It doesn't look like Colorado College is in a strong position to counteract that. However, they are going to use the Emma Frost ult a little bit out of position there, a little bit out of heals. However, Colorado College is going to trade a lot of kills back onto Huntington there. They're going to find a bunch. They're also on point now. They are contesting. They are stopping that payload from being pushed any further. And they are pushing. The payload is kind of slowly walking backwards as well. I hope that wasn't lag I just saw on the part of Magic Tax. But yeah, I think Colorado College also, they need to have a little bit more eyes on main instead of just having eyes on having eyes on main. They just need to have eyes on flank here. Again, it looks like they just they managed to find one kill with the Moon Knight ultimate here. They're able to, however, that kill was traded back. It just looks like, yeah, again, that flank has found a lot of eyes off of Colorado College there. They are kind of staying strong and guarding this flank very, very well. However, why can't I switch perspectives? That's kind of odd. And Magneto is trying to stay alive for as long as possible. Maybe pop the Magneto ult here. Just trying to absorb a lot of projectiles here. Going to find one onto the Luna Snow ult there. Well played, well played. And it looks like the Punisher ult is also going to come out. They are definitely going to. Oh my God! Oh, definitely found the Luna Frost. Just tore through that terrain there. And there is now only 60 seconds left. Obviously, Huntington College has very, very little distance to go in order to get to that first checkpoint. But just causing them to spend more time than needed is exactly what Colorado College wants to do here. Again, though, I feel like they need to kind of be a little bit more spread out, be able to spot those flankers a little bit easier. Watch out for that Venom play, especially. It looks, just like stuff like that. Also, just, but at the same time, kind of staying within sight lines of all of your. That seems like a questionable rocket ult. The rocket ult is already going to go down. However, that is a Luna Snow ult coming out, which is going to just kind of mop up Colorado College with all of those with all that ult usage. And so. Yeah, Huntington College is going to use 2 ults there and just kind of take the space that they need to. One of them is a CC ult. Just able to find that. I don't know. Colorado College, I think, also needs to be a little bit better at also just finding those healers out fast. Also, just like staying alive as well. Because obviously, Huntington College is playing a triple support comp here. They don't have too much damage. They just need to be kind of very conscientious about again, look here. They are right on top of their spawn point. They are conceding a lot of free distance for Huntington College here. A lot of free distance. They need to find the initiative or just the tempo to push up there. But instead, it looks like Colorado College is just going to concede kills, which is just really unfortunate. The Luna Snow ult, or the Emma Frost ult is going to come out here. Going to find 2. With the help of the Punisher, they're getting those final blows. And it's going to try and find Luna Snow as well. And yeah, they're able to retake point here halfway to the final checkpoint. However, and there's only 20 seconds left, actually. This is really good for Colorado College. They have a lot of solid distance. They've also dealt a lot of damage. What is that Mantis doing? Is in there alone. However, it looks like Colorado College doesn't have too many ults to counteract it. It looks like we are just going to pop the Lune Snow ult, but we need to just kind of to clean up Colorado College. We need to just kind of clean these guys out here. It's not looking like it's working. We have lost a little bit. We are going to find 2 with that Iron Man ult though, and it looks like the rocket ult is going to come out. It's going to get quickly destroyed. However, the Emma Frost ult is going to come out as well. That's a lot of ults coming from Huntington. They're putting they're using all tools in the belt here just to find that. And again, it looks like they're going to find this payload, get those 3 points necessary. However, Huntington College does have no time left. Again, Colorado College, they really just need to like after losing a team fight, they need to just get back quickly. They need to be grouped up together, and they also just they need to be able to kind of capitalize on the overextended Huntington College when they push up to deny space. I think that it's very much possible for Colorado College to do this. They just kind of I don't know. Yeah. Looks like we are switching up our picks a little bit. The Bacon Cat is going onto the Wolverine. And it looks like Seables is going for a pick onto Jeff, while Pop is switching to the Invisible Woman. Does have the actually the Rocket. I was about to comment on the swimsuit skin. Dr. Coconut Man, who is normally a DPS player, is going on to Emma Frost, which should be very interesting. But yeah, and then looks like also Seables has switched back onto the Luna Snow. Looks like we're going for just like a very like a pretty aggressive switch up here with the Bacon Cat going onto DPS. However, at the same time, we are maintaining the double tank composition. And it looks like Huntington College does have a Groot comp this time as well. Going to find the Groot with the grab. Oh my god, that Groot's going, that Groot is going places. That Groot should be dead here. I don't think Huntington College should be able to find them. And that is a big pick for Colorado College here. However, the Groot is going to be revived by the Rockets. That is kind of the utility of the Rocket revive there. That is the Rocket relay, which should be down for around 30 seconds though. They are playing very passive now because they know that there's a Wolverine on the team, or on the side of Colorado College. I'm just gonna watch Bacon Cat here because he's definitely not able to find a grab there. And looks but they are able to find the Groot, and it looks like now Colorado College is just going to move in to take a bunch of space onto points. They are able to find they're going to pop the Invisible Woman ult, and they're going to kill and they're going to just like mop up the supports. And the process there. This is a very, very, very early point take for Colorado College. However, Huntington College does have the opportunity to try for a retake here. However, they are going to find the Rockets. Is that Rocket gonna die? Oh, the Rocket is dead. And then Colorado College is going to take first point with nearly 5 minutes on the push clock. And they are going to move up to just kind of take a bunch of space as possible. It looks like yeah, no, they are just going to move up here. Find a lot of damage onto the Mantis. Gonna find the Mantis. Going to look for the Luna Snow as well. Luna Snow is dead too. Can they get Emma Frost? Emma Frost is taking a lot of damage. However, the Phoenix is also dealing a lot of damage too. That Wolverine passive is going to pop. And it looks like Colorado College is already halfway there. He's going to round the first corner. This is where things are going to get difficult for this payload push. And it looks like the Luna Snow ult is going to come out here. It's going to get countered by the Emma Snow ult. However, and they are going to find a pick onto the Emma Frost. and it looks like Huntington College is going to be taking a lot of damage. However, they are going to get Groot ulted, and they're just going to take a lot of burst damage from that too, from just the Phoenix. Yeah, no, that Groot ult is very strong, obviously, especially when Colorado College does play very grouped like that. However, that is the first team fight that Colorado College has lost, and they are also on their way to very strong ultimates, to the invisibility field, to the Punisher ultimate, and they also do a Magneto ultimate for that big damage, potentially able to one-shot the Luna Snow ult like through it as well. However, Huntington College does have Phoenix ult again, it looks like, and they also are about to get Mantis ult as well. Colorado College is going to find the Groot though. That is a very, very strong pick. It looks like they're going to try to use this to move in, try to capitalize on that, going to deal a lot of damage. They're going to deal a lot of damage to that Phoenix. However, Groot is going to get revived. I didn't actually catch that. Huntington College does pop the does manage to find pop Mantis. Pop the Mantis ult, but Mantis is also dead now. And it looks like Magneto ult is going to come down, not going to be able to find anyone, unfortunately. And it looks like we're going to look for a Wolverine engage, going to find the Groots, hopefully going to be able to take out that. Oh my god, I can't even know, I don't even know what's going on anymore, to be honest. Colorado College is losing this fight though, it looks like. Even though they're getting a lot of strong picks, I don't know why we went into the Punisher turret there, for example. But yeah. Colorado College they definitely they need to work on their retake. They do a lot of time left. However, they still need to go for a retake after that as well. Dr. Coconut Man is taking a lot of damage on the Luna, still already popping Diamond Form, already popping an offensive cooldown. The Baking Edit is going to get picked off early. I think and Huntington College does have the Phoenix ult, does have the Groot ult again. They might even be looking to Groot ult this, because Colorado College is super grouped up here. But Colorado College, a lot of space they've been pushed back to their spawn again, and they don't have much time left. They only have 1 minute and 30 seconds. They really need to capitalize on these picks here. They are able to find the kill onto Groot, but it doesn't matter because the Groot has already been respawned, and it looks like it does look like the Big Cat is going to find a third as well, and it looks like that is going to be a fight win for Colorado College. They do have not too much time. They use, it looks like the Punisher ultimate and the Wolverine ultimate, and it doesn't look like they'll be able to fully get to the checkpoint before Red Team is able to get back here. They need to play an aggressive defense here, I think. Go onto that rocket. Yeah, that's a Groot ult coming out here. But that is a Invisible Woman ult coming out as well. However, that is also a Luna Snow ult coming out. I mean, an Emma Frost ult. And it looks like Colorado College has lost one. Can they trade it back though? It looks like they have. However, that character is going to get revived, and that's a Phoenix ult that's going to come out and find another on Colorado College. And it looks like also the Phoenix is just going to do like the melee combo and just like find a ton of damage onto Colorado College. They're not going to be able to find the retouch as well. However, we are going to pop ult here just so that we can stay alive, stay on point, stuff like that. We are going to trigger overtime, and it looks like Colorado College is just going to try and desperately stay here for as long as possible. Just try and take as much space as possible. But yeah, this is real. It looks like Colorado College might have a fighting chance here. They have traded 1-for-1. However, they are a little bit low on HP. One support has been lost. They are going to find a couple more picks with a Berserker Rage from the Wolverine. They are going to find 5 out of the 6 here. I doubted them, but they were able to find those 5 kills that they needed to push through there. They're going to have 1 minute and 25 seconds to get through here. Of course, Seb is on Luna. Honestly, I don't dislike it. Seb, you need to look up and look at that Phoenix. Colorado College is going to get a lot of initial free distance here. However, this staircase is going to be very tough for Colorado College to breach through, especially when the Bacon Guy is going to be taking a lot of damage here. However, they are going to find a pick onto the Groot. They're going to find, however, that pick is going to be treated back onto Magic Tax, the Magneto, and those rocket revives are going to come in clutch for Huntington College again. But yeah, it looks like we're going to kind of walk backwards here. We're going to be fighting a lot of damage onto Groot again. But it looks like not necessarily enough to get a kill. However, no, yes, we are. That is a kill onto Groot. It looks like we're going to the kill is going to be traded back onto the Bacon Cat, and it looks like we are going to pop the Luna Snow ult just to kind of push them out. We're going to get a lot of charms here, but the terrain is going to screw with Colorado College. We can't actually get any kills off of those charms, and it looks like Colorado College is approaching overtime now. They need to look at that Phoenix that is in the backline and dealing so much damage. They need to look at that at the characters in the backline there, because it looks like Colorado College is going to take a lot of damage there. They're going to lose 4, especially because of that Luna Snow ultimate. And yeah, they're not going to be able to touch that. It's going to be a second macro on Huntington College.
2, 3.
I think just like really bad timing with that terrain there. That is really, really unfortunate, because there were a lot of charms going off. This is going to be we are going to be moving into Huntington College's match points. But seriously, we needed to look at that Phoenix when she was just in our backline meleeing people. I really think we could have just dealt some damage, gotten that free pick. I mean, yes, it's true that Phoenix does have a lot of damage there, but also it's like we have a lot of utility there that we could have used to protect our supports. With Magneto shields, with Emma Frost, grab, we just really needed to use that util there, and I just don't think it was coming out in the way it was needed to. So yeah. Yeah, good game overall. I think looking at the stats, obviously, the Phoenix was just dealing a shit ton of damage, 37,000, and got 25 kills. Also, the tank was able to find a lot of kills both on when playing Emma Frost, but also when playing Venom. Big was able to find a lot of picks as that Wolverine, but I think in general, also just dealt a lot of damage. Mosey 06 also dealing a lot of damage on Punisher. I think, if anything, looks like it looks like the map pick is domination. I don't know. Maybe I wonder what we're gonna pick here. Maybe Yggdrasil. But yeah, I think in general also Seables might need to look for a little bit more healing as well. With all due respect, with Seb. You just gotta, maybe step up the healing. I mean, look at your healing too. Well, we're going for Krakoa actually. Nice, very nice. 45,000 versus 30,000. I mean, obviously, yeah, you're playing triple support, but we should just kind of look for a little bit more healing, perhaps a little bit less damage. I don't know. Overall, pretty good though. I think Dr. Coconut Man, despite not playing tank for too long, managed to soak up a lot of damage, managed to deal a lot of damage as well. I'm curious what kind of mix-up picks we're going to see on the side of Colorado College to kind of counter what we're seeing here. I think maybe just a little bit more peel. I think the Bacon Cat is pretty essential on just kind of like able to find a lot of pick damage. However, when he goes in for picks on the Wolverine, when he goes in for dives, oftentimes you'll see that Huntington College is very good at spotting them out and just kind of keeping those characters alive with just like constant barrage of healing. The triple support also makes it very easy for Huntington College to do that. Even if one support gets dived, they'll have 2 other supports to kind of to keep them up. You need a lot of consistent team damage, which Colorado College is packing with the Punisher and the Magneto to just kind of like poke people out. Punisher especially can just deal a lot of like very heavy consistent damage to a lot of people on the team. But yeah, I think you just kind of need to look for what are your goals looking into this comp, since obviously Huntington College does kind of run a very similar comp with triple support, double tank, has been going Luna Snow, Mantis pretty much every game, Rocket pretty much every game. Can you find that Rocket relay to actually make good on the picks that you're able to find? Can you manage to take out the supports to kind of, well, I mean that, and like also just like watch the one damage dealer who was just like getting into the back line or just finding so much damage on the Moon Knight, on the Phoenix. Just can you I think you need to kind of like have your priority targets, not just focus the tanks, since they will just get revived if you have that rocket relay still alive. But yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of my 2 cents for now. But we'll see how this plays out. I mean, obviously this is Huntington's match point, but I mean it's no one's set just yet. Colorado College obviously took the first map with like a very strong performance. So yeah, I think both teams are probably just talking amongst each other, talking to their coaches, stuff like that. I think also obviously the game would have gone very differently if we hadn't gotten that random disconnect. I think we need to be a lot better about hitting the pause button a lot faster, because we obviously as soon as we get a disconnect, we need to hit pause, basically. It doesn't help that the only person who can pause did disconnect, which is kind of really annoying, but still. Sorry guys, I just got the lease for the place I'm looking to stay at for next year. Yeah, looks like we're negative the time stream going to Krakoa. Domination. So Colorado College did win the last domination map pick, but they have struggled on unfortunately struggled on other kind of, what are they called, like the payload centric maps here. You do gotta wonder, I guess, like what kind of picks Huntington, Colorado College, and what kind of bands they're gonna go for as well. Huntington College, they might go for the they're going for the Magic band again. Let's see what Colorado College goes for the ban and protect as well. They're going to ban Strange, and let's see what they protect. Let's see here. Going for the Storm Protect, very interesting. The Storm could have definitely been very pertinent to Colorado College's success here. Huntington College does have, they're gonna protect the Mantis here, and they're going to look to ban, if I had to guess, maybe Wolverine again, just because Wolverine was just doing so much work there, and was definitely like kind of the pick that it seemed like Huntington struggled the most against. They are still deciding here. They have a couple seconds left to decide here. 5 seconds. Let's see what they go for. Yeah, they are going for the Wolverine ban. CC Tigers now is the opportunity to ban and then protect. They're going to ban Groots. That's going to definitely force Huntington College to mix up their strategy. And we're going for a protect here. I'm thinking we might protect. Maybe Venom, because that could be a pretty strong ban for Huntington College. Obviously, they've played it as well. But let's see here. Are we going to protect any character? No, we're not. Whoops. Well, I mean, it just means that, okay, they're going to protect the Bruce Banner. And let's see who they go for the last ban. They could just ban one of our picks. They could just go for a Magneto ban, because we've been playing that a lot. We've been playing that every game. That would definitely force us to mix up our strategy. They're going for a Punisher ban. Interesting. Going for DPS bans. Triple DPS ban. We're going to ban Emma Frost. Okay, so we're definitely forcing them in college to mix up their tank game here. They're going for Angela, it looks like. They are going to go for their traditional triple support, it looks like. And they're definitely going to pick Banner, since since obviously they protected that pick. And it looks like for their tank, they're looking for either Thing or maybe even, what was the other pick that they hovered for just a second there? I don't really know. But it looks like CC Tigers, Mosey, who is a Bucky Lord, is going to be bringing that out. Bacon Guide is going to be on Human Torch because that character was not banned. We are going for a one tank composition with two
30
supports.
seconds before you attack.
I'm going to blow my nose
Get
inside to
ready.
do that. Hold on.
Ready to rock, sis?
You know me, Johnny. When I'm needed, I'm there.
Old, reliable.
Don't make me hurt you. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I like to make fire puns. They're pretty hot. I'm clocking some bad guys. Now I'm pumped.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We captured the mission area!
Sway.
I like the cold.
No worries. I've got your back.
Attack them! Cleanse this place!
Shields up!
Clearly you need some help.
How refreshing!
Control C's! Time to celebrate.
Drown them! I have broken that accursed beacon.
That one hurts.
Anyone willing to help?
Denizens of the deep!
Pierce this
Drown them! All fall before Namor!
We are undefeatable!
You are in my debt. Attack them!
Now I see them.
This is real firepower!
Nice deep freeze.
Again!
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
No worries. I've got your back. They're sneaking from behind.
Again! You cannot withstand my might.
Glory's almost yours! Need help.
Must defend
Unleashed! Control lost!
all mutant kind! Protect your key!
Hate to admit it, Namor. I'm going to miss you. Clearly you needed some help.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. I am ready to put on a show!
Turn around. Quick. I've got your back.
You need not fear.
Shielding never hurts.
Control C's!
A nice deep freeze.
Psionic burst! Vortex field! You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I've got your back.
My psionic surge! attack. Get ready.
This'll be just like the old days, Namor.
You mean when you humans set the surface world ablaze with your weapons of destruction? Lovely.
Wow, when you put it like that, it really kills the nostalgia.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I can feel the currents and electricity in my veins.
I've always been a heavy hitter. See that? That one hurts.
I feel like myself again.
I'm wounded.
You can't hurt me.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. We are undefeatable! Shields up!
Magneto!
Capture the mission area!
Stick around!
I've always been a heavy hitter. That's one ugly backup option.
I see that!
I will crush them all.
Round for them! Feel the pull! I am ready to put on a show! Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Hurricane incoming!
My dearest Susan. They did not obey, so they failed. Your attacks are futile. Ah, much better.
They've almost got it!
Let me guess. Your
one
neighbor's
hurts.
friends?
Here they come. Octopus down.
Anyone going to help?
Let's keep fighting. We are undefeatable!
This is real firepower!
Magneto!
Behind!
Fear Magneto!
Before you attack. Get ready.
That artificial limb of yours.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
This is just a normal Tuesday in our family.
I will crush them all.
Turning up the heat!
It seems we have company.
Namor summoned his deep sea army.
As usual, looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. They captured the mission area!
Your attacks are futile.
Namor has called forth allies from the depths.
Roll up.
I am Venus!
Shielding never hurts.
Psychic shift.
I will always lend a hand.
We are undefeatable!
Here they come.
Turning up the heat.
I was on the brink. Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Roll up.
Let myself again.
I got you covered.
Control seized!
Wind and thunder watches over this land.
Now I'm really hitting hard.
Octopus down.
A little help turning up the heat. Right there. Feel the pull.
Battle awaits us.
One storm to another.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going. Control lost.
Turning up the heat.
They've almost got it.
Chill with opening up anyone. Shields up.
I will crush them.
I've always been a heavy hitter.
We are undefeatable! Show!
A nice deep freeze. Now I'm really hitting hard. So young. A little help, please.
Namor subject.
My caster mic has been off for so long. Oh my god. Yeah, triple support, goodbye, fun, hello, heals. I did not you guys couldn't hear anything there. I'm so sorry. That's completely my fault. But I was just saying, Colorado College, what they need to be looking for is just like you need to like kind of spread out the pressure as much as possible. And because essentially that Magneto, if he's getting like 3 heals getting pumped into him, going to be unkillable. Obviously, if the Hulk goes in and is in a position where the supports can't look at them, kill him. I mean, that's a free pick, and in using that pick, you move up, take space. I mean, obviously, even if the Rocket resurrects, you still have a little bit of space, a little bit of time where the enemy team can't do anything about it since you just have the numbers advantage. And also, you know, like if the supports are looking at one character, they're not looking at the others. And I think, I mean, this could just be like an issue of practice, but Colorado College does just kind of need to look to like target those supports while they're focused on other targets, and that's what I mean by spreading out pressure, right? But yeah, overall, really good game. Colorado College does put out like a very, very solid performance, very, very close game for each map. But yeah. Colorado College is going. We're going to end this series 3-1 on the side of Huntington. But yeah, it is 8:22. I have 100 pages of reading to finish up, and so yeah, I am unfortunately going to have to sign off here. Going to put on maybe some more Claire Obscure music for a couple more minutes. Feel free to ask some questions. I will be around and I can answer them. But yeah, I will have to take off for now. But yeah, it's been fun. This is Reed signing off. Bye. Actually, I'm going to switch up the music, make it something a little bit more chill.
S'en va dans Lumiere et Gustave donne guardiam dilim didididilam lutes sera dorilom seram dim dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da di dam dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da di dam. Dans là-haut sera ravi, les toits à sur noir gris fera. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Oh, clair, obscur, trouble, rature, clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, courera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
obscur pavillon peinture trouvera sans elle. Clair obscur tombe de radieux courbera et fait. Clair obscur pavillon